Richard especially, you can look at the Plan A and Plan B. You'll see that the lower part of Plan A and Plan B contain different things. So you can see Plan A has got action plans. That's meant for staff to act. Yeah, and you have got like the budget, resources, KPIs, performance incentives. Now, that's what interests staff. If they perform and achieve a certain KPI, what are you going to pay them, right? So that's part of the Plan A, and therefore it's directed to staff. Whereas in the case of Plan B, you see that it's got things like in the lower half, it's got things like...
Plan B, okay, go ahead.
Sorry?
Yeah, so Plan A, the answer is your staff. Okay. So Plan B consists of executive summary, objective of the plan, SWOT, marketing plans, goals and targets, financial sales forecast, budgeted profit and loss, financial cash flow, financial indicators, and risk management. So this Plan B is more suitable for the bank.
Yeah, you can see it's financial sales forecast. That gives an idea of the growth that you are going to achieve, and the cash flows, financial cash flows, financial indicators, as I mentioned earlier, what kind of ratios do you achieve, in terms of, say, gearing ratio or interest cover, and risk management. Now that's something that bankers are concerned about. How do you manage your risks? Because if you don't manage the major ones, you can go bankrupt overnight, right? So that's where the risk management comes into play. For example, last module I mentioned that technology is disrupting business. So if you are, let's say, a media company, right? And as you know, there's a lot of online models that are replacing people reading newspapers and so on, or even advertising, how they advertise or how they view advertisements. So these are risks of losing your customer base, right? So you might want to address that to your bankers.
Okay, and Alpha asked a question. Alpha asks, what if you need to develop the plan both for your staff as well as for the banker? For this case, do you do two different plans for two different audiences?
Yes, I would say you do. But basically, if you look at my page 82 page sample plan, you see that it covers almost every aspect. But not everything you need to convey to the bank. For example, as I said, certain processes may be trade secrets. You don't want outsiders to know. So you might take that out when it comes to submitting to the bank, right? It might be okay when you put it for your internal staff, right? But not for banks, because they are outsiders. So, for example, if you are listing out the KPIs for staff, the banks are not interested in your KPIs. KPIs are key performance indicators, by the way. Yeah. So you might set a target or a benchmark for your staff to achieve. For example, maybe to your general manager, you say, okay, your KPI is to give me 5 million ringgit in sales. In profit, let's say. Or maybe to your sales manager, you might say, okay, your key performance indicator is 10 million ringgit in sales, something like that. So the bank is not interested. So you can take that out. No? So what I'm saying is you prepare a plan in detail, and then you take out parts of it for the bank and parts of it for the staff. For example, in the case of staff, maybe they don't need to know about your gearing ratio or your liquidity ratio, right? So that's what I mean.
So Mr. Loh, this your complete sample business plan covers both. And then for those paid students that already have your plan, they can access this. And then so if they want to use your plan as the framework, they can do this sample, they can do this for their own company. So this one is a complete set for them. However, if they want to give to the staff, they might delete some items and then present it to the staff. And then if they want to get loan or funding from banks or investors, they delete some parts and then send that to their investors or bankers for funding. Is it? Is that the case?
But it's only a framework. So, of course, it's not a complete example because, as I said, it depends on the type of business you are in. But it gives you an idea of what to cover. What to cover, yeah. So you from that, then you exclude what you don't want the audience to see, depending on the purpose.
Okay. So there are some paid students currently online. So for the paid students, how do you access this is you just log in here, the paid students part, and then if you go to each module, you'll be able to see the full replay, and also you'll be able to redo the quiz. This is the presentation slide, and also when you click here, this is the sample business plan, which will bring you to this complete sample business plan. So with this, then you can start to do your own sample business plan for your own business and for your own company. Okay, and then what else? Yeah, and also you can click this to download the replay video. Okay, so this is for paid students. If you have any problem accessing to this, please let me know. If you do not know how to access to your replay, also let me know. If you have problem accessing the complete sample business plan, do let me know. So this is for paid students. So for those that are not our paid students, this is a 12 months comprehensive business planning. So some are, let me see, some trainings are live to you, but some are not. Okay, so if you want to join as a paid premium students, you will enjoy the full comprehensive 12 months business plan, and also enjoy the full replay, the full download, and then the support directly from the top business guru. Okay. Okay. So next is look back, so that we don't okay, look back at here. So now we have covered number 1, structure of typical plan. Example,